This misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In order go the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Brett Gardner.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Betts coming on. And he makes the catch for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Previous history with Luis Severino. He brings a 4 for 12 line. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Takes this the other way to right. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tap down the line, but it gets foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
Short, hit hard. Echeverria's there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Voigt ranges to his left. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Slow bouncer to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And it's fouled away. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Miguel Andujar now. A base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Scooped up, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track. Gone! Solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Luke Boyd. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Torres, just 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. Sale sets. Here it is on 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Ready now, Rafael Devers. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. High pop-up. Kinsler is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. In now, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Mookie Betts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. way outside. 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The relay. And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Popped him up. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the end.
Leading off for Boston.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
3-0 now. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Grounded up the first baseline. Foul. The 3-1 pitch. Taken for strike 2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Andujar trying to get there, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and there's one away now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Eduardo Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tie.
Number 36, Eduardo Nunez.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Eduardo Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Hechavarria now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Gardner, base runner at first with 1 out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
A bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome.
Leading off for Boston, Catherine Christian Van.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he takes a cold strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He can
hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Here's Mookie Betts, fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Now the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
These are the at-bats that can just
looking at a fastball to end the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead. All even now at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Hicks. You up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Benintendi is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Moreland has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a high chopper. Moreland is there. A spin and a throw. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game. That's awesome.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. 0-1 the count. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. And he takes a cold strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Number 70 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 70.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, number 25.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Echeverria now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett
Digging in,
Gardner.
Brett Gardner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogart. Ready.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Popped him up. Voigt waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. I'm set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battled.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's big Aaron Judge. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
And it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As it's grounded sharply to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. First pitch coming, here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Inside, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a lead.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Heath Hembree will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swinging a soft liner. What a stop by Kinsler. He goes to first. Safe. Impressive effort that time, but now the winning run is aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by that second baseman right there. I didn't think he was going to be able to get to that ball. Nice diving stop to keep it in the infield, but you knew that runner smelled knock. He kicked afterburners on getting down the line.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty, it's strike one. The winning run is at first base. Goodness. 0-2 now. Hembree, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. Now the 1-2 pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chad Green earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left 2 men on base.